Hello everyone, this is Husker Eurocat welcoming you back to Madden 19 for the PC and the New York Jets franchise. We're here in Week 8 at Soldier Field to play the 4-2 Chicago Bears. Today the D-line is really going to be put to the test. The 1-2 punch of Howard and Cohen in the running game and throw the pass attack in with it. One would think that the Bears would have better than the number 28 offense in the league. The defense more than makes up for the lack of offensive production, though. They don't have, on paper anyway, an outstandingly strong defense, but they have the number 11 league rank, and that may be strong enough to give Josh McCown and this Jet offense a real challenge. Both teams are ready, so let's find out who has the better team today as the Bears host the Jets here on the Football Freaks Sports Network. Carlos Santos sends it deep, and rookie Anthony Miller takes it out and is tackled just beyond the 25 at the 26-yard line. There's Mitchell Trubisky, the hope of the Chicago Bears. Now starting from the 26, Trubisky throws complete to Taylor Gabriel at the 31 for a 5-yard gain. Howard runs it up the middle for only a 1-yard gain. Trubisky throws an interception. Trumaine Johnson has it inside Bear territory at the 40-yard line. It's his third interception of the season. And Trubisky was really offline on that one. Had to be, because I don't know where he was throwing it to. Johnson was out in the middle of no man's land, and he caught that without a problem. So starting at the 40-yard line, Josh McCown leads the Jets, has all day, and throws offline. 2nd and 10. The handoff goes to Isaiah Crowell, and he is over the left side and has the first down at the 30-yard line. Oh, they're not going to give it to him. 3rd and inches, and Williams gets the first down up the middle. At the 25-yard line, 1st and 10. Back to passes McCown over the middle, and it's complete to Pryor. He gains 7 yards on the play, so 2nd and 3, and McCown is sacked. Akeem Hicks getting to him first on that play. And back to pass again, throwing, and it's complete out of bounds, and it's a roughing, a late hit out of bounds, unnecessary roughness on Kyle Fuller. And by the way, that was Jermaine Kearse that made that catch. And the throw is into the end zone to Troy Nicholas. Touchdown, Jets. And they gave McCown all day to throw that. And he found Troy Nicholas in the corner of the end zone. And touchdown, Jets. They take the early lead, 7-0. And they have a little discussion on the sideline. The Bears are trying to figure out what they did wrong. Mitchell Trubisky is only 1 for 2 for 4 yards. So let's see if he can get something going on this drive. Fake handoff. Trubisky throws deep. Trey Boston is there, and he has the interception just outside the 25-yard line. So Trubisky makes 2 major decision lapses, and we haven't even reached the 5-minute mark of the first quarter. Boston almost looked like the intended receiver on that one, and he makes the catch with ease inside the 30-yard line at the 28. So it's 1st and 10 Jets. The throw over the middle to Pryor is complete. He has a 4-yard gain. 2nd and 6. Back to pass again and throwing. And it's complete to Robbie Anderson on the sideline. First down. And they'll mark him at the 40-yard line. The handoff to Crowell. He evades a tackler and gets out to the 44-yard line. 3rd and 6 now. McCown back to pass, throws over the middle to Anderson, and he has the first down almost at midfield at the 49-yard line. The give to Damian Williams, and he's up the hash mark for a 7-yard gain. The give again is to Williams, and he picks up the first down inside the 40-yard line. Crowell gets the handoff, and he makes his way up the hash marks for a 4-yard gain. Back to pass again. McCown gets it to Williams, and he does not get the first down. 3rd and 1. And given the ball again, Williams is just over the first down marker at the 28. Early on here, it seems that the running game is doing pretty well. 2nd and 11, and Pryor catches that one over the middle. And that brings us to the end of the first quarter. Now 3rd and 3, McCown alone in the backfield, throws, and it's complete at the 14-yard line. The pass this time is picked off. Leonard Floyd has it, and he's all alone going up the numbers. 30, 20, 10, touchdown, Bears. An 84-yard pick six. That evens up the score at 7 apiece. Let's try this again. McCown back to pass, complete to Curse, inside Bear territory at the 49. Here on 2nd and 10, Anderson gets a 9-yard completion. 3rd and 1, Williams cannot get there. Stopped by Roquan Smith. That brings up 4th and 2, and Santos out for a field goal, 57 yards, and it is good. 10-7, and just that fast, the Jets take the lead back. Trubisky is 1 completion, 3 attempts. And he's got to improve here. Back to pass. Dances around a little bit. Throws long, and it is incomplete. Allen Robinson was hit by Trey Boston hard and jarred the ball out of there. Now back to pass. Trubisky takes off 40. Past the 45, and finally taken down at the 48-yard line. 2nd and 4 now. The completion to Burton over the middle, and he is just shy of the sticks. 3rd and 1. Out of the I formation, the give is to Howard, and he does not get there. He's a yard shy of the line of scrimmage even. That gives the ball back to the Jets. McCown throws deep, and it is intercepted by Kyle Fuller. McCown tries to hit Curse on a deep post pattern and just overthrows it. Kyle Fuller is there for the interception and has it for the Bears going the other way. 2nd and 10 now. Inside Jet territory, the give is to Howard, and he has a 9-yard pickup. 3rd and 1. All alone, Trubisky in the backfield hits Allen Robinson inside the 25-yard line. First down, Bears. Howard takes it around the right side. There is a flag on the play, and it is holding on the Bears. Bobby Massey guilty of the infraction, and that'll back up the Bears. 3rd and 19. A screen pass complete to Cohen, has room but is stopped. Terrence Brooks tackles him at the 25. That brings on Cody Parkey, and he drills it from 32 yards. That brings our game even again. And McCown throws over the middle, complete to Pryor, and he has a first down right at the sticks. Anderson catches it inside Bear territory at the 41 for a first down. McCown all alone throws complete to Anderson inside the 25 down to the 22. Back to pass again, throws, and that one bounces off of Robbie Anderson. Not quite turned around yet. 3rd and 10. And that one is knocked away. Danny Trevathan getting in there, and that brings on Santos, and he drills it from 29 yards. That puts the Jets back on top. Trubisky throws out to Cohen, and he gets tackled for a 4-yard loss. Trubisky throws again, and that one, oh my goodness. Taylor Gabriel stepped out of bounds before he could make the catch. That would have been something spectacular to see. And on 3rd down, Howard can't make it out of the backfield, and the Jets call a timeout as the first half draws to a close. 21 seconds left here in the first half. Pass is caught by Jermaine Kearse at the 19-yard line. And another timeout called by the Jets. I'm sure that they're going to bring on the field goal team. No, they're going to try a play before. And the pass is out of bounds, intended for Kearse. They're going to try another one with 10 seconds left. McCown avoids the rush, throws, and it's complete to Williams, but only at the 11-yard line, and they have 1 second left on the clock. Santos comes in, and from 18 yards out, puts it through, and the Bears' Coach Nagy looks awfully disappointed to be losing this one at halftime. But he does have a second half to go, and it is 16-10. Let's go now to our sideline reporter, Eurocat Baby.
There have been a couple of minor bumps and bruises here in the first half, but we have a pretty clean game thus far. I did catch up with Coach Nagy before heading into the locker room, and he said that while he was pleased with his defensive effort, the offense needs to be a little more aware of what their opportunities may be. He said they'll be making a few adjustments in the blocking scheme to try to free up the run game a little. He also told me that this is a real defensive ball game from what he can tell, and the offense just has to make smart choices out there. On the other side, Coach Nelson told me nearly the same thing, but with a little more emphasis on finishing off drives for touchdowns instead of having to settle for field goals. He said the Bears' defense stiffens up in the red zone a lot, and that's where the offense needs to a little more focus to punch it in the end zone. All in all, a pretty tight first half, but both teams really need to run the ball better going forward.
Thank you for that, and we'll have to see if they can put together a run game as this second half progresses. After a Jet 3 and out, the Bears have it 1st and 10 at the 9-yard line. And Trubisky got chased back into the end zone by Shane Ray. And that is a safety, folks. They show it on the big screen again, and I don't know what Mitchell Trubisky was thinking, but it's now 18-10, and that one is complete to Nicholas over the 50-yard line and inside Bear territory. The handoff, no, it's a fake, and he throws long. It's intercepted. Eddie Jackson with the interception at the 13-yard line. Intended for Jermaine Kearse, and he just throws this a little bit too long, and it's intercepted by Eddie Jackson. Now the Bears from the 13-yard line. Howard tries to run outside and is stopped in the backfield. 2nd and 13. And Trubisky is sacked by Leonard Williams. Another big loss, and now it's 3rd and 17. They try a fake handoff, and Miller makes the 3rd down grab at the 27-yard line. Now on 3rd and 7, another screen pass, and Cohen has room. He's into Jet territory, spins, and is finally tackled by Marcus May at the 43. A huge gain for the 3rd-year running back. Now Trubisky out of the shotgun, throws, and it's intercepted. Trey Boston has another one, and he's inside Bear territory and down to the 45-yard line. And the Chicago Boo Birds have come out. They just don't like what they're seeing out of Trubisky right now. And Trey Boston jumps in front of Taylor Gabriel for the interception. 18-10 is still your score. Crowell has good yardage up the left-hand side and has another 1st down. 3rd and 8 now. McCown standing tall in the pocket, throws, and it is incomplete. Deflected by Bryce Callahan. That brings on Santos for a 50-yard field goal, and he puts it right down Main Street. 21-10, and the Jets are leading the football game. Trubisky out of the gun, hands it to Cohen, and he's up the right-hand hash marks and has an 8-yard pickup. Trubisky fakes the handoff and is sacked. He makes the wrong call because Jordan Jenkins gets his 3rd tackle of the afternoon. Back to pass again. Throws, and it's complete to Robinson. He has a 1st down out to the 39-yard line. Now with his 3rd reception of the day. Trubisky in the gun again, throws, and it is out to Robinson, and he loses yardage, a 4-yard loss, tackled by Kayvon Webster. Now Trubisky up the middle to Cohen, and there is a flag holding on the play, and Trey Burton is guilty of the infraction. So that backs up the Bears to 3rd and 19. Cohen up the middle, and he has good yardage out to the 42, but is going to be well shy of the 1st down. After another Jet 3 and out, the pass to Miller is complete out to the 15-yard line. 2nd and 3. Trubisky completes it across the middle to Burton for the 1st down. The Bears are needing a lot of points, but today the Jets are being a little stingy. Trubisky, another pass out to Cohen, and he is tackled in the backfield. The defense doing an outstanding job today, only allowing 125 yards so far. Trubisky throws complete to Burton, giving the Bears another 1st down. At the 46-yard line, Trubisky throws complete to Miller, and he's inside Jet territory at the 45. 2nd and 1. Cohen spins and shrugs off Adams and finally steps out of bounds at the 25-yard line. 3rd and 7. Trubisky over the middle, complete to Burton. 1st down at the 13-yard line. Howard runs over the right side and it's inside the 10 at the 6-yard line, and he does not make it to the line of scrimmage. 4th and 4. What are they going to do? A field goal. Parkey puts it up and through, and it's 21-13. They need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to make this a tie ball game. 3:51 on the clock. Out of the gun, the ball is given to Williams, and he runs up dead center, and he gets to the 32. A 7-yard pickup. Now on 2nd and 3, the pass to Nicholas, and he has the first down and more out to the 40-yard line. Now is when clock management really comes in big time for the Jets, and Williams fumbles the football, and the Jets get it back. And that brings us to the 2-minute warning with your score 21-13 Jets. 2nd and 5. The give is to Williams, and he has the first down. No, wait a minute. They don't give it to him, and Isaiah Crowell comes in, and he makes the first down. Only getting about a yard, but still he gets the first down. Williams takes it up the hash marks, and there is a flag on the play. It looked like there was a great big old hand of face mask in there somewhere. And yes, Eddie Goldman grabbed a face mask, 15 yards tacked on. Williams with another first down inside the 15-yard line. The Bears take their last time out. On 3rd and 12, all McCown has to do is kneel the football. And 13 seconds tick off the clock. And that, everyone, ends your football game. What a defensive second half. I think this is the first game where McCown or Darnold could be told just to take a knee to finish out the game. In the Colt win a couple of weeks ago, Indy was having a few shots at the end zone to finish out the game, so this was certainly uncharted territory for the Jets. I was really surprised by the Jet defense this week, but then again, it was a defensive battle today. 3 interceptions was outstanding, considering that the Jets have been going through a bit of a dry spell in the turnover category. And holding the tandem of Howard and Cohen to under 100 yards on the ground? Simply amazing. One of the hot spots for New York has been stopping the run, and to make that happen against a run-heavy offense like the Bears was a step in the right direction. The Jets may have come out on the sweet-smelling side of this game, but Josh McCown had another tough day. Throwing for under 50% complete and 3 interceptions is bad enough, but having to put it in the air over 40 times because your running game just isn't doing the job was harmful at best to his ability to have a decent game. Between both backs, the Jets only had 21 touches, and to tell you the truth, if this team wants to get to the rushing next level, they really need a back that is going to give them good production and be able to carry the ball at least 25 times a game by himself. Curse is the only receiver that had a drop this week, which tells me that if McCown got the ball to them in a decent manner, they would hang on to it. But he didn't. Now we just need a quarterback that can get the ball to them consistently, and we're set. Right? Yeah. Welcome to the NFL, everyone. The defense, although they didn't put up outstanding numbers like last week against the Vikings, did a good job of shutting down the Bear offensive attack. Once again, the D-line didn't have the best game in the world. Leonard Williams is the only lineman with more than 2 total tackles, so the second level continues to do the work that really should be done by the defensive line. I completely understand when the backs bounce it to the outside, but when the run goes up the middle, the line needs to do a little bit better job in the tackling arena. The game ball has to go to Trey Boston this week. 2 picks on the day and a total 5 tackles is a pretty good day's work, I would say. I like the fact that we have players swarming to the ball. Williamson, Adams, and Johnson all got in on 6 tackles, but who can forget Shane Ray's tackle on Trubisky for that safety? I still don't understand that move by Trubisky. Why would you run backwards into the end zone with a defender hot on your trail? What a blunder. I'm happy for Ray, but I'll say it again. What a blunder. It's now halfway through the season, and we still have not seen anything really great out of the return game. It just seems that neither Ardarius Stewart nor Trenton Cannon can get out of the rut they seem to be in. Something has to change. Not sure what can be done this season, but something has to be done. Jamal Adams is ready for an upgrade, and Coach Nelson decided to go with his scheme fit in run stopping, and it gains him +1 man coverage, +1 play recognition, and +2 tackle. And tackling is one of the things that they were hoping for, so all seems to be good. Quincy Enunwa is healed enough to play through the injury that he has, but since there is a high risk of injury, and let's face it, the Jets are not in playoff contention this season, Coach Nelson decides to keep him on the bench until he is really healed. Terrell Pryor is still going to get the nod this week. He's up for a contract extension as well, and he seems to be a good backup at this point, so he is given a 2-year deal to stay with the Jets. Linebacker David Bass is also a solid backup, so his contract is extended as well for an additional 3 years. So he'll be in New York for a while. Let's see how much he can improve in that amount of time. Next up for the Jets is their second game with the Miami Dolphins. The Finns are at 4-4 at the midway point of the season and in second place behind the Bills, and need this win to keep pace. This, however, is a division rivalry game, and whatever the Jets can do to upset Miami in their house, I don't see them not going for it. They're coming off of convincing win in Houston, so their confidence has to be on the high side for this one. The last time these teams met in Week 2, the Dolphins squeaked by the Jets 32-29. A missed field goal by Santos with just seconds to go that would have sent the ball game into overtime ended the game. So the Jets are looking for a little redemption in this one, I'm sure. One thing is for sure about this game, Miami isn't going to make a win for the Jets any easier than the first meeting. All New York can hope for is that their team is stronger than in the first meeting. Well, that does it for this week's presentation of the New York Jets franchise. Thanks so much for watching, and please keep in mind that if you enjoyed this video, leave a like so that others can enjoy it as well. And make sure that you subscribe and click on the bell for notifications of upcoming videos. The Jets came out on the winning side in this one and got their first kneel-out win of the season, which happened to be only their second win of this season that's half over. Can they bring a Dolphin team that's having a bit of success this year down from cloud level and take a win out of Miami? During their bid for a win, can they make the needed changes to have a meaningful running game and take some pressure off Josh McCown and the passing game? The defense did a good job of holding the Bears to 13 points on offense today. Can they make that same scenario play out in Miami Gardens? Be with us as the New York Jets invade Hard Rock Stadium to face the Miami Dolphins. Until I see you then, For Eurocat Baby and the rest of the crew here, this is Husker Eurocat saying so long for now, and have a good day, everyone.